Hi, welcome to Chatterbox Expresso with Emily and Miranda
James.
I'm Emily.
and James.
And James.
So James is here today. This is my husband. Where is your head? Oh, right
Hi,
here.
James.
Because today's topic is Bigfoot. Emily and James are big Bigfoot people, so I figured he'd be better for this conversation. He'll chime in when he's
Really,
comfortable.
I like anything cryptid, but yeah, I like Bigfoot.
Wait, you like anything what?
Cryptid.
Cryptic?
Cryptid.
Corrupted?
I don't know. Okay, keep going.
Uh, you you want me to keep going, even though I like, okay, obviously I know what a Bigfoot is. I mean, who doesn't, right? And my only belief is that there are definitely people in the woods. I'm sure some of them are tall enough to be a Bigfoot, but as an actual like animal, I don't know. Maybe
So for
Bigfoot
the
paranormal.
theory on the people in the woods, I do. Yes, I
Hey,
believe they're people that live in the woods that live in the woods. So, but no, I definitely think that there's a Bigfoot. There's a Bigfoot.
what do you think, James?
It's multiple. It's not just one. It's
Bigfoot.
multiple.
I agree with her.
You agree with Emily?
Mhm.
He's like her, but it's putting on my screen. So yeah, he listens to podcasts about Bigfoot, like
Yeah.
specifically. So
Would
tell us about that.
are you? Can you like tell stories that you've heard, or are we not allowed to do that because they haven't said
Uh,
that to us?
Okay, how about this? Don't tell us. How can we hear it? So tell us the story, but don't tell us whose story it is.
I'm not good at telling stories.
Huh?
I'm not good at telling stories.
You're gonna tell me stories of Bigfoot that you listen to?
He said you could just keep being a non-believer. You don't deserve them, Miranda. That's the problem.
James, why are you here?
I don't know.
There's so I have done some research. Like I said, I'm a big on the whole.
Emily
like
prepared
anything.
herself for this specific conversation vlog that, she is
I
ready.
did. I did. I do because I listen to supernatural podcasts like every day. That's pretty much all I listen to. So, or like YouTube videos. I watch a lot of supernatural YouTube videos. So, and most of them are people's like encounters with what they think was whatever. Like they'll be like Bigfoot stories and then they'll have other ones. But um I did not know until like this summer that they have a museum. Is my light shining really bright to you guys?
No, I thought I heard a train.
Susie dropped her bone. I don't know
I
if
don't
that
know.
was.
You heard it? It was like twice, right? No, it was literally like, huh?
She dropped her bone twice.
I heard a train.
She's
It
like,
was like, "Boo, boo."
that.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of a semi truck, not a train.
I'm sorry. How did you say
You
it?
just boo a semi truck.
I hope my child, my 13-year-old, obviously, does not watch this video because literally on the drive home today, we argued like semi. How did you say it?
What? How did I say it? I don't even know how I said it anymore.
I think you said semi, and that's
Yeah,
what
I
he
said semi.
said. And I
I said
said,
semi.
it's semi truck. And he was like, what?
I think it's semi.
I said,
Oh no, we're not going to start another art debate, are we?
Chevy. No. Please leave in the comments. Is it semi? Spell it like this so I know. Is it semi or Semi, and I don't know, right? MEE, so I know it's Semi. I just hit my knee to my
That works. You can let us know.
Semi.
So it might just be like a tomato thing. Like
Well, that makes sense. Is that Spunk?
that's Susie.
Oh, Susie.
She said, "Oh, she
Who's
wanted
gonna be
to."
in this video? Oh, I lost my head.
She said, "This is important." She
Yeah,
said, "It's important to my mom. It's important to me."
Abby's literally right under my desk in her little bed. Okay, yeah, some. Anyway, so back to Bigfoot.
So I didn't know until this past summer that they have a Bigfoot like museum. It's called Expedition Bigfoot in Georgia, and I want to go so bad. So
What is this? Like a museum?
yes,
Is it like people found a footprint and they molded it and they stuck it in a building?
I mean maybe, but I'm sure it's like a lot of like fan
But I
stuff.
was okay, so like they wear t-shirts, Bigfoot, woo! Like
Yeah,
football. Okay.
maybe we'll like. Oh, never mind. I can't say that. So anyway, in Colorado,
It's in
they have a
Colorado. That actually
no,
that checks out.
no,
They got a lot of trees there.
no. That was in Georgia,
Oh,
but in
they have trees.
Colorado. In Colorado, they have a crossing, like a Bigfoot crossing sign, because of all the sightings that they've seen
Did you do
on
you have a picture of this? I kind of want to see.
Pikes Peak Highway. I do you remember how this worked out the last time? I can try to show you the picture. Yes.
James, you ready to tell us the story? Tell us something you hear. All right. Well, what are those podcasts about?
Bigfoot.
Oh no.
Like sightings, or is it more like
People's experiences.
Now, would I wonder about lores, how different cultures have the same type of stories of sightings? Like, I don't know the origin, so I don't want. But the is it Cooper Cabre? Chupa Cabre?
chupacabra?
Chupacabra. Um, is that like their version of Bigfoot? Or well, there's the abominable snowman, right?
Like
Is that like
there's a
Bigfoot of the
Bigfoot like
mountains?
creature in most cultures histories.
That's what I'm saying.
So the Yeti, hold on, because I just
Yeti.
read something about this the other day, but I don't think I actually wrote it down because I was like, oh, they're not. So they're like commonly misconstrued. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like they get them like mixed up often. They're not supposed to be the same thing, but I feel like they are. One's just the mountain version and the snowy ice and whatever. But I do have a picture of that sign.
And this is where in Georgia or Colorado?
That's Colorado.
That's pretty funny.
It's the Sasquatch outpost because of all of the times. It's over 100 reported sightings, so they put a sign up, which is it's cool. I'm right. I
But
can't believe it.
so many
Why?
people
Why?
have like all the things I hear about Bigfoot. People have different ways of describing a Bigfoot. So it's like if there's more than one, are they like different colors? You know, like fur wise. Some might have black fur or brown or
I mean,
like a Goofy movie, he was brown.
you look at like wolves and stuff like that. You got wolves are
Gray, black. Yep,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's what I was
that's true.
thinking. Because you do hear
So
different. It's like
that's true.
what is it? Champy?
Champ.
Champ in Lake Champlain. Um, yeah, I went across that lake before, and there was this town that had a um like a sign of all the sightings of Champ. So Champ is kind of like the water
The
horse kind of story. Loch Ness,
Loch Ness monster.
monster, obviously. The way they draw this one, like all the sightings I see of Champ, like pictures, it's more like a Brachiosaurus. But it's but yeah, like that. I think that goes along the same lines as Bigfoot, Loch
Yeah.
Monster. So
Lake Champlain. Whitehall is on Lake Champlain, and Whitehall's famous for
I guess I could be open
Bigfoot.
to a Bigfoot because I'm definitely open to Loch Ness Monster and Champ. But is it because I would love to go to Scotland? Who wouldn't? It's beautiful there.
That Whitehall he was talking about is the Bigfoot capital of the Northeast.
Where's that? Colorado?
No,
Whitehall.
Whitehall, New York,
Mhm.
Whitehall, New York is the biggest place for.
in the Northeast.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They also have a festival and a calling contest. This year it was September 30th, but they have it every year. I think that's kind of cool. So I've heard like that's something that they have different like sounds that they hear. Like you hear some of them say that you'll hear like a howling, but it's not a coyote or a wolf. And it's just kind of funny because it sounds, they don't know. But then it whoops. I've heard like they whoop. I feel like I'm going to call one, but it'd be really cool to get it on
But
video.
like, okay, I want to say season 1, episode 3. It had this. It was supernatural, obviously. um, they don't do Bigfoot. They talk. I know that there have been times they talk like made a comment about Bigfoot, but I feel like they don't believe in Bigfoot in that show. Like,
So my thing is, I feel like he's not a monster.
right? But I mean,
Like the
I was
stories
thinking
that
like,
I've
is the
heard.
Wendigo
Ah,
based
you
off?
can't say that.
Why? Is it like Beetlejuice?
You- I'm sorry. Your reaction was even better than I thought.
What I do? I don't even know.
Those are creepy, by the way. Yeah.
Except for on Charmed. I watched Charmed, and they had a Wendigo, and it looked more like a Bigfoot, like a big hairy thing.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
It,
oh, that's different than like the Supernatural, which Charmed actually came before Supernatural.
right. Right. Yeah. Because yeah.
But they have a lot of the same, like, because I get that stuff
I
is
mean, they're
from
both
wars, like it's already been written somewhere.
and they're both shows about fighting monsters.
Yeah, and demons and witches and
See, you just said something about like it being like, where does it all come from? Because it's been in the past before. Where does this all come from? If it's not like something that's there, where do people come up with these like ideas for these creatures?
I
Not
mean,
just
where
Bigfoot.
do
I mean, like
authors come up with
vampires.
stories?
What did you say?
Where do
Arthur.
authors come up with stories, or an artist just think? I
I'm
mean,
just
if they're painting
saying.
landscapes, they're painting a landscape. But I mean, like the ones that are like from their head, like
But a lot of them are still like even if it's from their head, they're still taking inspiration from something.
Yeah.
that's
Like where
true.
do
Like
Yeah,
that's where I'm saying. So what
like
are they
Starry
getting
Night.
the
yeah, like
first
they
thing
seen.
from?
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna say there isn't a Wolverine like man walking around the woods. He's one of the hairiest men I know. Not personally, but it's pretty hairy.
That's funny. That's funny. They say so along with um oops.
Playing with my
I just
stuff on my desk.
I keep throwing my pen because I'm flicking it and I keep throwing it everywhere.
Next, we're gonna be seeing you like my eye. Just
Well, I
like,
hope not.
trigger warning.
Oh.
Ew.
Why you gotta say that? I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. So
That's so funny.
I want to say, because when I was looking up my little facts that I wanted to like actually have for this, I found the top 10 counties for Bigfoot sightings, and I'm just gonna read them to you. And I have no idea. This is in Colorado, by the way. I
Okay.
had to think because it was right underneath
hear
my
me?
Colorado. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure I hit the button the right way.
So it's Park County has 13 sightings, so they're number 1.
Park County. Are you not allowed to say the states?
It's
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh wow. Okay. Sorry, my mind
This
went
is
somewhere.
all like counties in Colorado that have had sightings.
Okay.
And that's why
At least James is listening.
they have like an outpost and huh?
I said at least James is listening. He said it
Thank you,
Colorado.
James. Thank you, James.
You're welcome, Emily.
That's funny.
And then they say Teller County has had 9 sightings. And so the next ones were tied with 8 sightings. It was Lake Lemire in Conhost County. El Paso County had 7. Eagle County had 6, and then the last 2 were tied for 5 at Pickett. Oh, excuse me, last 3. Pitkin, Route, and Summit County. And that's why I asked where your sister got the name Summit, because I was like, oh my gosh. Did she get it because the Bigfoot? No, it's not because Bigfoot. It's the mountain.
Yeah, it's the Summit Mountain.
Yeah. I said, well, is the mountain in the county?
Yeah, that's right. Because I do remember that message. Because I was like, why is she asking me that? That's funny.
They even have a Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization.
Your tree topper tonight literally looks like it's coming from the heavens. It's so bright.
Oh my gosh, we could do like an abduction video next.
I say
that's
heaven.
terrible. God overly.
I say heaven. You go to aliens.
I'm scared. So anyway, there's a North Carolina State University will take DNA samples that you think are Bigfoot and they will test them.
But if they haven't found Bigfoot,
What are they tested on?
Yeah, but like
I feel like it's to find like the unfamiliar or unknown, because if they haven't found
they
it
think
before,
their
it
like
wouldn't,
chromosomes are different or something. Like they're
or they
their
have
own
found him before and
species.
they just leave him alone.
A dinosaur.
What?
What?
What? I said, or they found him before, they just leave him alone, them alone.
I am hard of
found-
hearing, and I
People
only
claim
get
they
to wear
find hair
one
and
tonight,
like,
and it's in my bad
people
ear.
claim they found Bigfoot hair. Trying to get DNA from that, and
see, and that's probably why they have a whole
And then those
entire
people
like
are gonna be
organization.
like feeling real small when someone goes, "This is from a bird."
Birds don't have hair, Miranda. They have feathers.
I just had the first animal that came to mind. I'm not gonna.
Oh, that one's a keeper.
Or she's like, this part's definitely going on. Everyone's gonna watch these and be like, "Well, we know who the blonde one is."
I mean, oh, okay. So I was gonna ask if you liked my hair, but we don't have to talk about it.
I do like your hair.
Thank you. I did it. It's a new style. I tried to do it because Selena wants to try new styles all the time, so I tried it on mine.
I need a haircut.
so do I.
Yeah, babe.
I cut my son's hair.
Funny
So,
story.
did you guys what?
I said funny story.
Okay.
When we first ever started talking, and he said he liked the supernatural tattoo. I'll just tell the story anyway. So he said, "Do you like Dean or Sam?" And I said, "I'm a Sam girl. Maybe it's the hair." And he literally said, Oh, well, I don't have that.
Poor James.
And I was
Aw.
like, this was me on the phone. Not because I had already met him. I knew that he, I felt so bad. I was like, I was just being silly. And
So was I.
oh, that's so funny. Okay, so back to
That's funny.
so I feel like the last thing you said was Summit Mountain, but you may have said, oh, we were talking about hair. We were talking about DNA. That's right.
Hmm. I think that's kind of cool that they'll like. So, but like you
You have
said,
to
what
pay
would
for it.
I don't know. I haven't found a sample to donate or to have tested, so I don't know yet. I'll let you know after I go to Colorado. James, I'll pick you up on the way. Oh yeah, it's in the mountains too. We're gonna have a good fun time. Um, so
He doesn't like to drive, FYI. So
you say that, oh, I can't. So anyway, you say
great. Now I'm going.
that you don't know if did you say we're all gonna die? What did
No,
you say?
I said great. Now I have to go.
Yes. Well, you'd have to go anyway. It'd be kind of weird. Well, you and
No,
you
because
and
I'm gonna be out
Stephanie
there
can
going,
stay
when to
home.
go?
I'm so glad.
I said it
What did
twice.
you just say?
I said it twice. Like I've said it now twice in this video. Maybe
Oh, you said
more.
it more than twice. Not that I'm counting, but it's been more.
Well, Beetlejuice is 3 times.
Yeah, that's a
I've now
movie.
said that twice. Yeah, like that's a movie. Oh shoot, that's so funny. Okay.
So you
James, I want you
said,
to tell us one of the stories on there.
hold up, because I want to get this off my chest first. You asked me what would they test it on because, like, if it's an unknown like, how would you know what it is if it's unknown? So, like, my thing is, like, I think that people do maybe like government. Oh, maybe like people that work for like parks, like state parks, might know a little bit
Like
more than
Dudley
we
Do Right.
do. What
Dudley Do Right, wasn't he like a park ranger?
is
No, he was a
so
Canadian officer.
is that a real person? No. Okay. So I feel like
James.
there's things in parks that we might not know about, and one of those things could be Bigfoot, and they're like kind of given their own privacy house area where people can't live on because it's a state park, so you can't live there. Like
Do you
that's just
think
how I feel, and like
you
stories I
think
hear.
they know that he's there and they gave him his own little place?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
You
Maybe
are
not. Like,
you are
that's where he just goes because people don't live there. They
you
go.
are
We keep saying
very
he.
trusting of people. I
Did you
feel
not hear
like
what I said?
if somebody found Bigfoot, they are going to throw him right under that bus.
Yeah, and that's what's kind of really sad because I feel like that too. But I also feel like maybe that's why people try to help because not
Maybe if
everybody
you
would do
found
that.
him, I might believe.
But then again,
He'd
you look
be
at
okay.
you know,
What?
Exactly.
when they're
I
building like try and build something like a golf course in a Roma area, and they find a little owl that's living there. Oh, we can't build it anymore.
yeah,
Now
exactly.
you
Like
take that.
you don't know what goes on when exactly. You really don't.
It would shut
And
down a lot
there's
of
like
logging
I
operations.
saw this on Monsters Inc. They have their own world.
so James, me and you are just gonna have to have our own podcast.
Can I be a guest?
What?
I said, can I be a guest?
No.
Oh, I just pulled James with me. Sorry. That's so funny.
What? You did.
We're connected.
Oh, because the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's like another reason why I don't have headphones that can do that.
Yeah. Well, these don't really fit in my ears.
They fit in mine.
That's funny.
Sit down, creep.
Ugh,
She's just standing there.
oh gosh, I ripped it out of my ear. That hurt.
Ouch. So, no, but I do think that maybe there's stuff that's supposed to stay hidden for a reason.
And
though.
again.
Yeah, there's something. I mean, there's definitely things out there that we don't know, obviously. And I guess I can't say much because I am bless you, the exact
you.
same way
Did I
about
mute
the
it?
ocean.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that I unmuted this. So I won't go. Okay.
I firmly
live-
believe there are mermaids in there somewhere. I do.
Oh, I do too.
It's like we haven't found that, but there's been sightings of those too.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
guess
that's
I
kind
can't
of
say,
Manatees.
huh?
the same.
What'd you
I
say?
said they're called manatees.
Manatees.
Those are the chubby cute ones.
Mhm.
No. Yeah, so I mean, I firmly believe there's things out there. I seen a video of what appeared to be a kraken, and if you read comments on that, it's like, oh, that's easy to do with special effects. Oh my
No.
gosh.
They found giant squid.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They just have to dig
Yeah, there's a
Wait.
giant squid. Why
Washed
isn't there a possibility of a giant octopus out there?
We know 7% about our oceans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother segment we can do on that because
Oh yeah, I'm wicked into the ocean, but we all know
we
that.
should do another video on that right now next, actually.
We're gonna be on here all night. Thank God it's Friday night. I didn't get paid today.
Oh, I was like, so what does that have to do with anything?
The song. That's funny. Yeah. There's I mean, just the things you see from like
Sorry, Susie.
Australia, like I would love to see it. I think it'd be beautiful. However,
Mm,
a lot of
mm.
the bugs I see that are apparently in that country freak me out. Like I'm like, there's no way that's real.
bugs, the snakes, the
But then you watch the Irwin family, they make it seem amazing. It's misleading.
I gotta go to New Zealand.
New Zealand would be beautiful. This meeting is ending in 10 minutes. And at the top it times us. I don't know if it shows it on your screen.
It
but-
doesn't show on their screen.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, it does on mine.
huh?
Were you asking about my screen? It does.
Oh.
My bad.
Come on, tell us a little story. We got 10 minutes throwing a Bigfoot story that you heard. Like tell us someone's sighting.
Mhm.
Okay, I have a question. All of the stories that you have heard, have the Bigfoot ever been like, so this is going to be like hard to say. Okay. So like all the stories that I've heard, it sounds like they're like knocking on trees and they're making loud noises.
Well, they're probably
And
ripping trees down, making their house. Like a
before
beaver. Probably a beaver.
before like they get close, like you can smell them and like you can't hear anything, like everything goes silent because a predator, and like that happens in the wild, like things will go silent, so they're hiding. But then you like smell a foul odor, and then like the stories that I hear, they're all more like he's trying to scare them away versus like actually trying to harm somebody. I've never heard a story, I guess, because like I mean, if he was killing people, you wouldn't hear the story because they'd be dead. But
I mean,
but like I feel like my stories, they always sound more like He's just protecting his home. He wants you out of his home because that's where he lives. And like you're hunting in the wild, but you're hunting in their home. So if somebody comes into your house and steals your food out of
I
your
think that's
fridge,
any type of
what are you gonna
animal
do?
that feels threatened.
Exactly. But
A
even
lot of
humans,
stories, it's men, they'll try to scare away, but the women and children, more, they focus on women and children.
So he's hearing like dark, scary stories of Bigfoot sightings,
I've
which
heard some of those too.
some of them
Yeah.
could be scary and
Like,
dark
a lot
and
of stories
mean.
like where there's a child involved, they're like trying to get the kid to come here.
Like, oh my God. Because they
All
mimic
right.
sounds and say your name.
That's not what a Bigfoot does. They don't know how to talk, Miranda. Gosh.
Yeah.
Do your research. I'm just kidding. But
Okay.
like so because I've heard stories that like people are hunting and they get scared by Bigfoot and they're running away. And one of the stories, this is my favorite story. I will listen to it every time I hear it. But the guy was running away and tripped. And when he turned to see what he tripped over, it was a bear. And the Bigfoot came and like attacked the bear to get it away from the person and let the guy leave. Like, I'm like, see, that's the story. And like, I've heard where they're like
Also, a lot of
waving, and
predators
I'm
don't
like,
like other, not all, like a lot of apex predators don't like other apex predators in their area.
that's true. That's a
I
good
have
point. Yep.
something to say. We got about 6 minutes left, and I think what would be cool for, I mean, all of us, we watch our comment section. Maybe people post like a link to their favorite mythological. Wow, I screwed that up. I can't
Mythical.
talk. Okay, but like,
That's what I did earlier.
I
And then
like
I was
those
like, did I
videos. I watch those videos, like what's in the ocean or what's hiding in the woods of Japan, like things like that. I do like those. So those would be cool comments to see what type of other beliefs other people have.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Oh, I agree 100%. Especially different,
Also,
like, it's different in every country too. Like, different countries have different stories that they believe or paranormal stories that they believe.
right. Everyone
Like you
believes.
don't have things in Japan that we have here. And vice versa.
Right. So, ending this video, I want to go off topic really fast. Did you notice anything new in our background? And somewhere in the middle of our taping, I did try to stretch to it.
Your stocking? Is it mistletoe?
There's a gremlin in it.
Oh, no, you can't see it. You can't see it.
It's
You're gonna
hard
have
to
to put
tell what
it
it is.
closer, James. Bring it closer. I can't see it.
Don't knock over the whole thing.
Now you can see him. Yep. Because he
Ow.
was hanging in the stocking. That's so funny.
Here's one of them. We have, how many do we got? This one's got
Or
earmuffs. This is a winter collection one. He came with a little candy cane
Oh,
weapon.
that's kind of cool. A
Uh,
candy cane what?
It's like a weapon. He uses it as a weapon.
Oh, a weapon. That's funny.
So that's one of our gremlins. This is Tom. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, Tom.
Now we're gonna call it Tom forever. Oh gosh, careful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think so yeah, leave a comment on what kind of make believe or real belief.
Or what stories you want to, like, if you have a story you want us to tell, we can do that too. We can put the email in the description so people, if they want to tell our stories or us to read them, we can actually read them. Some people don't want to tell their stories.
That would be cool.
And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be Bigfoot. It can be any
I want to do a
story,
paranormal
period.
video. We've talked about that. Look, he's like, I want to do that. I want a paranormal video. So send me a cool ghost story. I mean, I actually have my own stories.
We're doing that one next. No, we have like 100. We have 100.
We still have topics that we have some we have some ideas for. I mean, this was a luxury topic. This is something that Emily really well, I'm pointing to him, but Emily really wanted to do. She's over
Am I over there
there.
on
I
your
got it.
screen?
Yeah, you're over here on my screen.
That's funny because I'm not on my screen.
You're like,
So-
who the heck is she pointing to?
Oh, my cat jumped on my table, so he might join our video too.
That's funny.
Apparently, they all want attention. He's just trying to get to his food, actually.
Well, I hope
use this table.
everybody watching this enjoys, you know. Oh, and don't forget, semi. Please let me
Oh, yeah.
know. Because
It's
Sora and I had
semi.
a big argument tonight. I don't even.
Semi.
All right. Love you guys. Thank you.
Love you.
Ah, that's great.